Hey guys, Grant here. Today we're going to talk about equity. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, you know how this goes. We're going to make this quick and easy. So today we're going to cover equity, which represents ownership claims on the company. And to understand what I mean by this, we're going to have to look at the accounting equation. And the equation goes as follows. It's assets equal liabilities plus equity, where assets represent the total resources of the firm. Liabilities represent the total external claims on these resources, and equity is going to represent total ownership claims on these resources. We're going to focus on this section of the equation today. So, the main idea that I want to communicate to you today is the fact that equity is going to represent the residual ownership or residual interest in the company. And just to underline this word, because I'm going to double click on this real quick, when I say residual, I mean what's left over. Okay, so equity is what's going to remain after all liabilities are paid. So, in the event of any bankruptcy or forced liquidation, all liability holders are going to be paid first, and then equity holders are going to receive what's left over or the residual. So, to make my point clear, let me walk you through this quick flow. So, let's say that there's some kind of bankruptcy or forced liquidation. So, to begin, we start off with the company's assets. And in the event of this negative outcome, we're going to have to pay creditors first. Okay? That's just how it works legally. But we don't pay creditors everything. Okay? We pay them a fixed amount of resources. And then after we pay them, we're going to have some remaining value left over. That remaining value is going to go to equity holders. That residual value is going to go to equity holders. And so to go back to our accounting equation, if assets equal liabilities plus equity, then equity equals assets minus liabilities, okay? So total resources minus all external claims on those resources. So if assets increase and liabilities remain constant, then equity is going to increase in turn. And just to put some numbers to this to really make my points clear, so we have assets, liabilities, and equity. So assets amount to $1,000. Equity plus liabilities is going to amount to $1,000. So that checks out. And if we do assets minus liabilities, that's going to get us this 400 in equity. And so you must know that there are two main components of equity, namely contributed capital and earned capital. So contributed capital is going to represent money invested by the shareholders, okay, or owners of the company. And earned capital is going to represent the profits that the company keeps over time, okay? And another name for this is retained earnings. And the key word here is retained, okay? It's profits that have been retained by the business. That's it, guys. Really appreciate you tuning in. Like, subscribe, stay tuned. Thanks.